Mystery deepens over deaths of 5 workers at Phetchabun Fermented fish factory. The tragic deaths of 5 workers at a factory in Phetchabun's Lomsak district have left authorities searching for answers. The Phetchabun Ruamkatanyu Foundation reported on Monday that the bodies were discovered in a cesspit at a Pla Ra, Thai-style fermented fish, production facility. Rescue workers were called to the scene around 6 p.m. after a witness found a body floating in the 2x2 meter deep cesspit. The foundation shared the grim discovery in a Facebook post, raising concerns about what led to the deaths. Winai, 45, the factory's sole surviving employee, explained that he had been out making deliveries during the incident. Upon his return, he found the factory eerily empty. The facility, which has operated for a decade, typically employs just 6 workers. Police Major General Saranai Kongmuang, the local police chief, suggested that 1 worker might have entered the cesspit to clean it and been overcome by toxic fumes. The remaining workers may have entered to assist, only to succumb to the same deadly conditions. Autopsies will be conducted to confirm the cause of death, as investigators continue to piece together the events leading up to the tragedy. Meanwhile, safety measures were taken during the retrieval of the bodies, with fans installed around the cesspit to disperse the hazardous gases produced by the fermentation process. This incident has cast a spotlight on workplace safety standards, particularly in industries handling toxic byproducts. Authorities are urging other factories to review their safety protocols to prevent similar tragedies. Stay tuned for updates on this developing story. Like and subscribe to our channel for more breaking news and insights. Phuket's condo market thrives on strong foreign demand, drawing Bangkok developers. Phuket's condominium market is experiencing a surge in demand, fueled by foreign buyers and supported by a rebound in tourism. This trend has attracted Bangkok-based developers seeking to counterbalance declining local demand in the capital. Artitaya Kasemlawan, head of residential sales projects at CBRE Thailand, described Phuket's property market growth over the past 2 years as exceptional. The primary driver is the rise in foreign tourist arrivals, she explained. Many of these visitors transition from vacationers to property investors. Phuket Airport recorded 6.2 million arrivals in the first 9 months of 2024, a 24% year-on-year increase. Foreign visitors comprised 61% of the total, with top markets including Russia, China, India, Kazakhstan, and Germany. Hotel occupancy rates also hit a 5-year high of 71.5% in the first half of 2024. This uptick in foreign interest has had a significant impact on the local real estate market. Condominium sales surged 142% year-on-year in the first half of 2024, reaching 3,000 units, nearly matching 2023's record-breaking 3,300 units. Historically robust rental yields of 9 to 10% per year, coupled with steady capital appreciation, have made Phuket a preferred destination for investment. Shifting buyer preferences have been notable, with 63% of units sold in 2023 to 24 priced at 8 million baht or less, compared to 45% during 2014 to 22. Conversely, mid-range units priced between 8 to 15 million baht saw their share of total sales drop from 49% to 17% over the same periods. Developers from Bangkok are responding to this growing demand. Capstone Asset Co. recently launched the Palar Phuket Bang Dao project, a high-end development valued at 3.4 billion baht. CEO Titiwat Kuvijitsuwan emphasized Phuket's global appeal and resilience, noting ongoing infrastructure projects like the expansion of Phuket Airport and the Kathupatong Expressway as key enhancements to accessibility. Other prominent Bangkok developers such as Sansiri plc, Origin Property plc, and Assetwise plc have expanded their footprint in Phuket. Sansiri alone plans to launch 27 projects worth 25 billion baht between 2025 and 2029, underscoring the island's importance in their portfolios. Phuket's rising number of international schools further highlights its growing appeal as a long-term destination for expatriates. Student enrollment at these schools grew 17% year-on-year in 2024, reflecting the island's attractiveness to foreign residents. Phuket remains resilient to economic fluctuations, with foreign buyers driving much of the demand, Ms. Artitaya noted. In contrast, Bangkok's mass-market condo segment continues to struggle with over-reliance on local buyers amid current economic challenges. With its strong market fundamentals and ongoing infrastructure improvements, Phuket is cementing its status as a premier destination for both leisure and investment. 14-year-old Thai-Australian boy tragically stabbed following dispute in Bang Sarai. A shocking incident in Sattahip, Chonburi, resulted in the tragic death of a 14-year-old boy of Thai-Australian descent. The teen was fatally stabbed in the back and collapsed outside a local store, where he succumbed to his injuries. According to the boy's grieving mother, he had mentioned a prior conflict with a senior student before the fatal event. The attack occurred around 8:30 p.m. on December 10 in the Montra Garden Home Housing Estate, Bang Sarai Subdistrict. Police Sub-Lieutenant Santishon Humart, investigator at Sattahip Police Station, received a report of the incident and promptly responded alongside a team of officers, including Police Colonel Thanapal Klinkersawn and Deputy Superintendent Lieutenant Colonel Suwijak Ruangnuamd. Rescue workers from the Sorang Rojanathamsathan Foundation also attended the scene. Upon arrival, authorities found the boy's lifeless body lying on the store's steps, surrounded by a pool of blood. He was wearing a black t-shirt and elephant-patterned shorts. A knife was lodged in his back, with the blade almost piercing his chest. The broken handle of the knife was found nearby. The victim's mother and older sister were at the scene, visibly devastated by the loss. The boy's mother shared that he had been playing games on his phone with friends earlier that evening. He mentioned having a disagreement with a senior student from his private school, where he was a Mathiome 1 student, and the other boy was in Mathiome 2. She was unaware of his departure to the store until she received the devastating news. A security guard at the housing estate reported seeing the boy leave the area alone around 8 p.m. Approximately 20 minutes later, he was seen at the store clutching his back in distress. He collapsed on the steps and succumbed to his injuries before rescue efforts could save him. Police have identified a potential suspect, believed to be the senior student involved in the earlier dispute. Investigators are actively working to locate and apprehend the individual, expressing confidence that an arrest will be made soon. The victim's body has been sent for an autopsy, and police continue to gather evidence to ensure a thorough investigation. Authorities have assured the public and the grieving family that they are committed to delivering justice for the young boy's tragic death. Authorities dismiss foreign mafia allegations in Phetchabun Fermented, take action against unauthorized employment. Authorities have debunked social media allegations claiming foreign mafias had taken over streets in the Mueang Uke area of Phetchabun Fermented, following a swift investigation ordered by the Immigration Bureau. On December 9, Major General Panumas Bunyalak, acting commissioner of the Immigration Bureau, directed an urgent probe into claims that vendors were extorting parking fees and controlling local street operations. The investigation, conducted by the Phetchabun Fermented Immigration Office in collaboration with local police and labor authorities, focused on Ekcharon Road. Officials found 20 vendor stalls on both sides of the street. Contrary to the claims, no foreign individuals were managing the stalls, no traffic was obstructed, and no parking extortion activities were discovered. However, legal action was taken against 2 individuals. A 32-year-old Laro national, Mrs. La Somchen Marvong, was arrested for working without a permit, while her employer, Ms. Chachadaporn, faced penalties for hiring a foreigner illegally. Employers were also fined for failing to notify authorities of foreign hires within the mandated 15-day period. Major General Panumas confirmed that no widespread criminal activities or extortion practices were found but stressed the importance of routine inspections to deter future violations. Authorities encourage the public to report any suspicious activities to their local immigration office or through the nationwide hotline at 191. The case highlights the need for vigilance in ensuring lawful operations while addressing unfounded rumors. Construction company faces allegations of 30 million baht fraud. A construction company owner is under fire for allegedly abandoning projects, withholding employee salaries, and defrauding clients, causing damages exceeding 30 million baht. A group of victims, led by Tamanan Tangtim, also known as the King of Saphan Mai, filed a complaint at the Crime Suppression Division on December 9. Frey, a former employee of the company in Phra Nakhon Sai Ayutthaya Province, revealed she only received payment for her first month of work despite being employed for 4 to 6 months. She stated that 30 to 40 other employees faced similar issues, with the company blaming non-payment from clients for its financial struggles. Employee losses have reportedly exceeded 2 million baht, about $59,000. Many employees remain hesitant to report the matter due to fear of retaliation. Reports filed at the Phra Nakhon Sai Ayutthaya police station have seen little progress, raising suspicions about the owner's connections with influential figures in the area. Frey also alleged that the owner convinced her to sell her garage roof for 15,000 baht, $445, but never delivered payment or completed promised construction work. Client complaints have also mounted. Novaporn, one of the affected clients, recounted how the company raised her house construction price to 1.8 million baht, $53,000, after initial agreements, yet failed to deliver on the project. Frustrated, she cancelled the contract and reported the issue to Thung Kru police station, where her case was treated as a criminal matter. Investigations revealed that at least 10 other clients had been defrauded, resulting in collective losses of approximately 30 million baht, $891,450. Tamanan has called on the Ministry of Labour to intervene, emphasizing the significant financial and emotional toll on victims. He urged authorities to expedite investigations and ensure justice is served. Global Power Synergy plc targets net zero by 2060 with investments in small nuclear reactors and renewable energy. Global Power Synergy plc, GPSC, a subsidiary of PTT, Thailand's state-owned oil and gas giant, is ramping up efforts to expand its renewable energy portfolio and cut carbon emissions as part of its strategy to achieve net zero greenhouse gas emissions by 2060. GPSC has announced its interest in small modular reactors, SMRs, innovative nuclear technologies known for reducing both carbon emissions and electricity costs. Sukiti Chayarak, GPSC's Senior Vice President of Corporate Finance and Investor Relations, shared details on Monday, stating that the company is collaborating with Danish firm Seaborge Technologies to explore SMR implementation. We are looking into building a floating SMR, or one installed on a vessel, which is considered safer than land-based designs, Sukiti explained. The feasibility study is ongoing and expected to conclude by 2027. Regulatory adjustments remain a significant hurdle in advancing the project. This initiative aligns with Thailand's new Power Development Plan, PDP, set to take effect in early 2025, which envisions incorporating SMRs into the national power grid starting in 2036. Currently, GPSC boasts a total power generation capacity of 12,582 megawatts, with 64% or 8,058 megawatts sourced from renewables like solar and wind energy. This places GPSC ahead of its interim goal of surpassing 50% renewable energy usage by 2030. In addition to pursuing SMRs, GPSC is acquiring a 42.93% stake in Avarada Energy Private Limited, AEPL, part of India's leading solar energy group, Avarada. AEPL's capacity is projected to grow from 17,346 megawatts to 30,000 megawatts by 2028, further boosting GPSC's renewable energy contributions. By advancing renewable energy and exploring SMRs, GPSC is positioning itself as a leader in sustainable energy solutions, aligning with global trends toward cleaner and more efficient power generation.
Thank you for being with us today. If you'd like to stay informed on the latest weather updates, be sure to like and subscribe to our channel. Stay dry, stay safe, and don't forget to check for any travel updates. Have a fantastic day.